Welcome to the Kent Lapp Podcast.
What is 4 on the Enneagram?
4 is an individualist, or typically known as a creative, somebody who, well, it's almost easier to know some of the negative things about the numbers than it is the positive. So a 4 often feels very much like they are different than the rest, often believes they are flawed in some eternal way, different than the rest, but often empaths, creatives, very... Yeah, like I'm the only one that might feel or think this way, very individualist. And then the 3 would be the performer. So they often fight a little bit because the performer tries to keep people happy. And then the 4 wants to be. The 4 has this weird, like, I want to be different than everybody else, but I also feel like it's my curse that I'm different than everybody else.
Yeah. But doesn't everyone feel that a little bit? Because I feel that. I don't think I'm 4 in the Enneagram, but I really resonate with that.
Maybe. I mean, I really resonate with it. And it was actually a podcast I listened to that, because it took me a long time to actually kind of figure out my number, which happens to be one of the typical things for a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
that's an indication you might be a 4. If you can't figure out what you are on the Enneagram.
So maybe you are more 4 than you think. But I listened to this podcast and really resonated with that. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. I feel like she read my mail a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like it didn't take me long at all to figure out what I was on the Enneagram. I was a 3, although I don't know if it changes over time or, how that works. Because I feel like with DISC, that depends on what season of life, because I've taken it a couple of times, and it's been mostly consistent, but depending on the season of life, it has changed just a little bit. So I don't know if the same is true for Enneagram. I'd like to go back and brush up on the Enneagram, because it's been a couple of years since I've
there's
really
all the
looked
lines
into it.
Too, yeah. So, I mean, they all mean something, and I think you're right. I think seasons of life, as you grow, things you learn about yourself, all of that definitely play into it.
Yes.
But it's been helpful for me.